don't think they heard me. I don't think they heard me the first time. So I gotta say it again for them. I ain't felt this good in a minute. Only I ain't trying to rent it.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Blasting the Glass podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Ciara. We have our other co-host here,
Jenny.
and then we have our other co-host here,
Chantel.
and welcome to the party. Yes, we out here at our little apartment, chilling, having some wine, busting it up like we usually do per usual. And we just thought it'd be fun to, do something different. We are thinking about, no, we're not thinking. We are doing what is this? What is this called?
Mentally stimulate me.
Mentally Stimulate Me. It's a game that, gets you to talk, open up, get to know one another, see where your head's at.
Exactly. So grab a cup of wine. You can also play the game at home if you have any friends or over. They can entertain. We can all join in together and have a good time. So
It's gonna be a blast in the glass.
exactly, Blast in the Glass podcast. Remember that.
And don't forget it.
And don't you forget it.
All right. So we're gonna start off with the first question.
What you got?
All
over
right.
there?
Name one thing you don't feel guilty for not sharing.
Okay.
A, money. B, gum.
Oh.
C, chips. D, underwear.
Oh, can we pick two?
Right? Because
Thank you, Chantel. Because first of all, gum. You should not share gum. That's nasty.
Most COVID too.
Okay. And underwear.
Yeah,
I don't want you
know why
sharing my drawers.
I mean, if anything, if I didn't have any drawers, I would just not wear any drawers.
Hey, that part.
I'd rather not wear any
That
drawers than
part.
to borrow someone else's drawers.
What about you?
because, Yeah.
Don't feel guilty for not sharing?
Right.
Definitely don't feel guilty for not sharing my gum or my chips.
Oh, or the
You wanna
chips.
share your
You want to share the
drawers?
drawers?
Now, let me ask you this: after you
It
share
says
the
don't feel
drawers,
guilty for not sharing. Like, I would give clean drawers to somebody if they, like, had an
They
accident
didn't say
or something.
dirty. They didn't say dirty or clean. But I'm thinking you're talking about dirty drawers on my body.
but I don't want nobody wearing my drawers. Like, I mean, because I'm not gonna want them back, and then that means that I just lost a pair of drawers.
And if they Vickies, I'm mad.
Yeah, like you're just gonna have to be out here free balling for them.
Right? Listen, I have another question. Have y'all ever, like, say y'all was over your bae house or something like that, or over a friend's house, and y'all ain't had no other drawers? Have y'all ever flipped them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Or
flip
went in
them,
the bathroom and watched
put a
them real
panty
quick.
liner on.
Or,
Yes.
or went commando.
Yeah, or commando. But most likely, because I be wearing jeans, and I don't like wearing jeans without underpants.
Neither do I, but if I'm going to take my ride home, I'm good for, like, the next, like, 5-10 minutes. Cause
Yeast infection.
Listen, I ain't gonna be.
I don't
Put
know.
some tissue right there. It won't rub.
Yeah, you're right. Oh no, but what if you?
But you're not going. It's not like you're going to go to the store, go here, go unless you. I mean, I know y'all like to run errands and stuff, so maybe
You know
that's
also
you probably would be doing other things while you out. But my ass, if it's in the morning, I'm taking my ass home. I'm gonna take a shower
You're right.
and get all that stuff. Like I've done it
I mean,
before, so
It sounds good. I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
But for me, I need some kind of coverage. You
Give me
know?
that.
Even
would
though
I want to be commando? Hell no.
Give me that cotton.
9 times out of 10 though, it was not with a pair of jeans. I've done it maybe.
See,
a
that's the
couple
thing.
times.
Most times, if I'm out and about, it's wearing jeans.
yeah, but like
Maybe you got jeggings. Maybe not.
Not. I mostly wear jeans outside. If I'm working, I will wear tights or leggings.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm
Listen, I ain't
errands, party,
If
hang
If
out.
I know I'm going overnight somewhere, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have some comfy clothes. Get there.
Well, I said like, what if it was like a friend's house too, and like y'all just stayed the night, and say like y'all got snowed in or something. You only got one pair of drawers.
I still will be like in my
Shoot,
clothes.
I'll be like, listen, you better go wash them drawers
In the sink.
And I've done
Yes,
that
she-
too.
I've done that too.
Thing, let them dry.
I've
and
done
you be
that
good.
too.
Gucci Louis Prada.
Definitely done that too. Okay.
That was a good one. What we got next?
How likely are you to cut off friends due to political differences on social media?
Oh, yo, this is a good topic, especially around this time.
Yeah, that's a very.
A,
Okay.
never. B, depends on the difference. Would talk to them first. C, would unfriend them online only. D, friends get cut off every day.
Oh, cold blooded.
B, very likely.
I would have a conversation.
Yeah, I would at least give them the chance to express how they feel, because at the end of the day, like, we're different people. So
Yeah.
of course we're gonna have different political views.
Mm-hmm.
But if yours is completely opposite in what I believe in, and I don't fault you for believing in that if that's what you choose to do, but that's just something that I don't want to affiliate myself with. So I will talk to that person, but I would let them know, like, our friendship may have to come to an end at this time.
Yeah. That on top of, if you're jabbing that down my throat and you're like, it's less way, my way is good.
Trying to persuade you.
Yeah,
to
like, you
go.
don't. No, I'm not persuading you on how I think you shouldn't do that to me. Like,
Because I feel like your reason behind it, that will give me the opportunity to say, okay, well, that may be something I can agree with, you
Right.
know, or it could be I don't
Or
agree
I
with that,
see-
but
or
I
I see your
understand where you're
difference.
coming from. But I just
Yes, I agree. I would be B first.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, that was interesting because the year we had.
Oh, child. And there's a lot of, actually, it's crazy because there's a lot of, like, acquaintances that I have that, I'm starting to, like, push back.
This one's a good one.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Biggest pet peeve during an argument is a person who A, deflects blame, B, flips the script on you, C, ignores you, or D, tries to make jokes at the wrong time.
For me, it's A, because I feel like when you're deflecting, you're not taking accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't take accountability, I just don't find you as an honest person, because
It's just unattractive.
so it's A for me.
What was the question again?
Biggest pet peeve during an argument
Deflecting.
is a person who deflects blame, flips the script on you, ignores you, or tries to make jokes at the wrong time.
That's all 4 for me because I've had situations on all counts. They're all pet peeves for me.
Word. Definitely.
Because okay, the top one would be for me. I hate when you start laughing to just like deflect, to be like, it wasn't serious, it's nothing, like, don't worry about it, I didn't mean it by that. I'm like, what you mean you didn't mean by that? You clearly are, because you're uncomfortable, because you're laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't take that very lightly. This is a serious conversation, and we need to discuss this appropriately.
Exactly.
No ha-ha, kiki, ha-ha. No.
Exactly.
Now, I used to be the person that be mad uncomfortable with like conflict,
Mhm.
so I would like laugh and giggle at the wrong time.
Yeah, girl.
But now as I'm back older at communication and all that stuff, like deflecting blame is probably the number one biggest pet peeve.
We busy.
Sorry, Mom, I'll call you later. Deflecting blame is probably like my biggest pet peeve because of the simple fact that you know when you are having an adult conversation, an adult argument, or how you call it, differences, when you can be accountable for your part in the conversation or in the negative vibe that's going on.
Mhm.
Versus like another one would be to myself would be ignoring you, because ignoring the fact of the argument itself doesn't help the situation. In fact, it would kind of like make it worse for me anyway.
Mhm.
But on the flip side, you know, I'm a Libra, so on the flip side, if I'm having a heated argument and I know that I'm gonna get there, I need to ignore the conversation and walk away, because I know I'm going to say something that I'm going to regret saying later on, so I would ignore it and remove myself before.
Well, do you tell them that you need a minute?
Oh, yeah,
or do you
definitely.
just bounce?
No, I don't bounce.
Because I hate that. They're like, I can't do this. I'm like, what?
No.
Are you coming back? Like, can we talk about this?
It's like
just go.
I would literally
That's
be like,
irritating.
this is like, I am getting to the point where I am really getting upset, so I need to take a beat, and we want to talk about this later because we're not seeing eye to eye right now.
I like that because that's very off-putting when someone can't have a adult conversation, and if they are feeling some type of way, like they're acknowledging that, but they can't just up and leave. They gotta be like, all right, this is too much for me. It's a little heavy for me. I can't give you a complete and accurate answer right now. I can't be my whole self with you right now. I need a moment. Yeah. Like, I'd rather somebody say that to me, and then I'd be like, all right, when do you want to reconvene? Can we talk about this tomorrow? Can we talk about this later?
But we're going to re-talk it. We're going to talk about it.
For sure.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Don't play with me.
Like, oh, well, I'm not feeling it right now, and think we're going to talk about it later. And then in your mind, it's like, I'm done with the conversation. It's like, no, we're not done.
No, we
and I guess
talk
it
about
depends on the argument, too. Because if it's something, like, very petty, like a TV show or, like... somebody left something light on, whatever the case may be, then, you know.
Yeah.
You can pick and choose your battles as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever, adding on to that question, have you ever had a, like, heated debate where y'all could not come to, like, a clear consensus? Like, y'all could not, like, hash it out?
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like when it comes to that, you have to agree to disagree.
And that's exactly how we ended the
I'm
conversation.
so glad we all agree on
Have
that
I?
because I cannot stand when someone just like, no, you'll never understand me. And it's just so angry. It's just like, why are we, like, we have two different opinions. Like, that's okay. Why does it have to be like, it's either this or that? It's black or white. Why can't it just like agree to disagree?
Exactly.
That was like my not my last relationship, my first relationship. When we would have arguments, and like I said, it would be like dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a way of how our thinking was different. The outcome would be pretty much the same, but it's like how we went about getting to that solution was completely different. And I'm like, I'm right, and he's like, no, this is right, and then he would actually end it. He was like, we'll just be agreeing to disagree because at the end of the day, we come out to the same solution. But the way I do it is differently than the way you do it. And I was like, okay, I guess we can agree to
Because who's
disagree.
to say that my way, is the correct way?
Right.
And who's to say that your way is the correct way? But we're getting to that common medium,
Mm-hmm.
but we're just getting there through different courses. And
It used
that's
to frustrate me because at the end of the day, like, cause I'm logical, so like, I'm like, logically, like, you taking more time to get to the same solution when you could kind of bypass all that bullshit and just do that.
Yeah.
It's like, how is that?
But at the end
But
of the
they
day,
don't want
that's
to do
what
what
we
they
do.
want to do. Exactly.
That's what. If you want to do that, then you go ahead and do that. That's fine. But I'm going to do it this way.
Right. So I'm gonna get to the end of the line before you. So sorry, I tried to help you.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna be. It is what it is. So.
And it's all about maturity as well. Once you get that maturity a little bit in check.
And I was in my 20s then, so you know.
So,
now it's a little differently with arguments and communication and all that stuff. Like, obviously he was older, so.
The word.
You figure it out.
Woo.
Oh, that's another podcast.
And I know that this is gonna kind
in
of
our
go off the
20s.
topic, but it's like it's crazy because it's like now everybody like with the pandemic, like you see people in the club and you're like, is it that serious?
I don't think it is, y'all. To each his own.
Sorry, ladies.
But yo,
like,
you gonna be on the club now?
No, that's how I felt with you guys when I had first met you guys.
That's
Y'all were in
right.
your early 20s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all don't
When we
understand though.
Yeah.
in our 20s, that was it. We was like, listen, let's
I'm
everything.
gonna tell y'all right now, I couldn't keep up with these girls in the beginning. My ass was already working like 3 jobs and like for an apartment and like be on my
No,
own. And
Shani and I, we were always out every weekend. We were like, girl,
I couldn't keep
let's
up.
go to the mall. Let's go get an outfit. Let's go get some shoes. Gotta get our hair done.
Yes, we was just too high.
But
It was
you gotta
like
give it
every
to me.
time.
Gotta give it to me though.
You-
I
listen.
caught up to y'all.
You did. You
You
did.
Cause now, I'm telling you, if it was the roles were reversed and I was
Child.
hanging out and we were hanging out with somebody maybe in their like mid-20s,
Like Taylor.
like I couldn't do
That
it.
is Taylor. She is us.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
couldn't
like,
do it.
girl.
Now y'all know how I feel.
Can we stay in the house? Can we
But that's
not?
because I feel like I had partied enough
Oh, yeah.
for my lifetime, for someone else's lifetime, and maybe even a third person's lifetime.
Yes.
Like, I feel like
I agree.
have partied
I agree so much. Yo, we was out
Like,
until like
I've done a
4
lot.
in the morning.
Hung
Yo.
out with a whole bunch of people that is just
Even
like,
in college, yes. Oh my
yeah,
God,
like I
Yeah.
now I'm a lounge kind of girl. I'm a bar.
You
sit at
really
the
are.
bar, have a drink, you know,
Yep,
and that's
yep.
about it. I might do my little 2-step, you know, but I'm not getting down how
with
we
the
get down
with the
before,
wine
okay?
glass and the pinky finger.
Yes.
We do vacations now. We don't club.
Yes.
We vacation. That's our clubbing.
Exactly. Okay.
We have
I
our
don't even
own-
like to get sweaty
We
in
have
the
our
club.
own party.
It-
Oh, I
Oh.
never did.
Oh,
I hated
hate
that.
being sweaty in the
Before
club.
I would
No.
always find my ass outside.
No
Shampoo.
shampoo. Shampoo.
Shampoo day.
AKA shampoo in Philly.
Yo, shampoo
That
days.
was a hot box.
We came
okay?
out looking all
Like,
hot mess.
but it was
Hair
fun
like
as
sweated
hell.
out.
Nope.
Us like silky.
I hated that.
sweaty.
They had
I-
so many different rooms. We was
So
in
many
this
different
room.
rooms.
I hated that.
Room.
That's why I couldn't keep up. That's why I couldn't keep up with y'all. I was like that even when I was younger. I hate.
I don't know what shampoo. You wasn't
No.
around.
She wasn't around. When
No,
she
but
was-
y'all
you
would be
wasn't
like
around
literally
when
like
shampoo.
5-6 songs in a row on the damn dance floor, and I'm like 1.5. I'm like, okay, I feel my sweat beads in my face. I'm like, oh, bitch, gotta find a vent or something where.
And we were just sitting there like, woo, yeah, girl.
We was
I'm on makeup. I'm like, my makeup gonna come off. That's not cute. Like the lights gonna turn on.
Let's go to the bathroom.
Right. Touch up real quick. Yo. Those were the good old days.
hate sweating. I hate sweating, period. So
Me
like,
too.
Me too.
no, like,
But
But at
at
that
that point,
I was like, fuck it, we are having a good time.
We
was
already out
drunk.
here.
It was just, woo.
yeah, it's because we were drunk.
Yeah.
And we just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
After
So-
a while, we're just like,
I
it is what
still,
it is.
I still did.
You're like, no. It's hot.
Yeah, I don't like sweating. I hate sweating. So I'm like, I'm gonna find, and I sure enough found the cool spot. You always find me in the corner. That's why y'all couldn't find my ass.
Yo.
I used to find a vent somewhere.
Yo, don't go out in the club with Jenny because you'll lose her.
Listen,
be gone.
you either stay right by my side or I'm out.
Did I where'd she go?
Word.
Cause not
oh,
for
there she
anything.
is.
Not
In the
for
corner.
anything though.
In the middle.
Like especially if you just single out there, like guys be intimidated by a group of females. They don't want to approach. So it's easier when you just break off from the pack and then they see you and then you be like, hey, can I get that free drink?
That's true. and then you bring your girls and be like, oh, these my friends. And then you gonna buy us a drink.
Word.
Don't tell secrets.
My ladies know what we talking about. Because y'all
sure.
do that too.
All right, this next question is a little hot. Let's talk about some dating.
Let's do it. Oh shit. Let's do it.
After a hot date, you and your boo go back to his or her place. You notice security sensors still attached to their clothes. What do you do? A.
Whoa.
Continue the night as planned. B. Ask them if they're aware of the sensors. C. Make an excuse to leave. Or D. Call the police on them.
No, I'm gonna ask you. You know you got this on your thing. What happened? You went shopping today?
Now I'm gonna leave, but I ain't gonna make no excuse to leave. I'm gonna let them know. Listen, the tag is showing. You a booster, and I don't fuck with boosters. And
You gonna lose that
I got
the
to go.
hanky-panky moment?
Fuck that! If you can't even afford to buy what you got on, and you out here
Stealing clothes.
stealing shit because come on. you know, even if you go out the store, let's say the sensor's broken, right? And you go out the store, you don't know that the sensor's still on there. Because I've had cases where I have purchased stuff and the sensor is on there. Yeah. But when I go to put on that piece of clothing or I go to put it in the washer, I'm going to see the sensor. I'm going to notice. Now, so where is the sensor? The sensor.
Well, they're trying to hide it. They was trying to have nice clothes for the date.
And that's cool. That's cool.
But they decided to go and steal it.
That's what you want to be with. But I'm not that person, so we just not on the same page.
I'm just gonna make an excuse to leave, and I'll be like, "Listen."
I'm gonna ask a question.
If they,
you know me, I like asking. I'll be like, "So you out here stealing?" Yeah, I would do that. They'd be like, "Huh?" I'd be like, look at that. I'd be like, look, because if it's a guy, usually the thing is underneath the shirt, like underneath the armpit. That's what I'm saying. You knew. I'm gonna be like,
that's just uncomfortable. Period. When
I'd be like, decided to still come out with that. Boo, you got an extra nipple under here. Like, what's going on?
So the verdict is nah.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Verdict is
I'm gonna tell you about yourself first. I'm gonna ask that first.
Next, you find out through a friend that your partner once put an ad in the yellow pages to sell their body.
Oh, hell no.
Do you look at your partner differently? Yes or no?
Yes. Well, okay, wait. I'm gonna ask questions. You know me. I'm gonna be asking.
But you find out through a friend.
Oh, you wait. Well, first, I'm going to try to find the article myself. So
she going to do her research.
Bring it up.
I got receipts.
Definitely I had receipts first. You can't never go blindsided by he said, she said. Yeah.
Before I come
you never go in blind. Always have receipts and invoices.
Never assume because you make an ass out of yourself. I mean, granted, yes, you can try to, like, I mean, obviously you probably won't look at them differently automatically when you hear about that.
Now, would you stay with that person if it was true?
Depends on the situation.
I see that as an escort.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't do
now, okay, here's a scenario. What if they thought that that's the only way they could pay their bills?
Just like strippers think that's the only way they could pay for.
Would you date a stripper?
Or OnlyFans?
No.
You wouldn't date a stripper?
Hell no.
Would you date a stripper?
First of all, I don't even really like male strippers. Like,
I don't like that either.
Swinging the thing in your face.
What? Smacking you in the face with they dick?
I'm not a fan of male strippers like that. So yeah, that so wouldn't be it.
Okay.
No.
I'm no as well. But I would just curious.
Well, what about you? Since you're so curious.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, I'm asking questions. Why? Why did you do it?
But would you still be with
them? Would
I
stay with them?
Yeah.
See, you can ask as many questions you want, but it don't tell you how you feel.
How you gonna react to those questions?
How do you feel?
Now, if they didn't have any sexual partners with that situation, I don't know. I might stay a little longer. But if they did, no.
Well, what the fuck? They probably did if they out here putting ads in newspapers.
But
and shit.
Maybe they didn't get any hits. You never know.
Or maybe
listen, I know somebody did Craigslist ads and they was selling their ass.
And maybe they weren't getting a lot of hits, so they was like, "Oh, let me put it in."
Oh, damn! I mean, that's
Yellow Pages.
Then I'm gonna be like, boo boo.
Yellow Pages. That everybody got, and that shit's permanent. That's there for years.
That's like Craigslist.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I know somebody that did. Well, ex roommate of mine was putting ads in the Craigslist.
But wasn't she like that dominatrix lady or whatever?
Yes. And she was actually selling her
Would y'all do that? Would y'all do the dominatrix?
I would do it.
Nope.
Would you do it?
Nope.
I think you want to be put in the
I want to do it. I want to do it.
I was around it. It was fucking weird.
I want to do it just once.
Like I was very curious about it, like how you guys are. But when I actually was like real close, real close.
Well, she had a pimp.
Well,
to the proximity.
That's another story for another podcast.
Wait a minute.
That's another podcast, y'all. We can't give you all the deets.
I was about to go in.
Oh no.
We can't give you all the deets. Can't give you all the deets. Yeah.
No.
Y'all might have to stay around for the Patreon with that.
Okay.
I got
hour kind of special.
Listen,
listen, I got stories for days.
That you will have to get on late night.
Okay.
Lots
Oh
of
my
secrets. So
God.
far,
You might have to cut this and do a late night special real quick. Shit.
she's like, I need to know right now.
No, you can't leave me with that tea.
Yeah, another story for another day, girl. Another story for another day.
Next card.
How would you tell a love interest that that their breath stinks?
Oh, wait.
No.
Ah!
Oh. Wait,
A,
this-
chew gum until they ask for some.
Stop it.
Then
This is
hand them the
getting
whole
low.
pack. B, mention your dental plan and then ask
Oh,
if they
no.
have one.
The dental
C,
plan. The dental
ask them
plan.
what did they eat 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
D, fall back, no warning.
Oh shit.
Wait, why 2 days? We need to know what you ate in the last hour.
No, because that breath stink that bad, it smell like it's been 2 days.
Oh.
That something has been
I'm
sitting in
not-
their
what's
mouth.
What's the first question? First answer?
Chew gum until they ask for some and then hand them the whole pack.
Shit. I'll just be like, you want some.
So, whenever
I
somebody,
do
like,
not
okay, so you know
know.
what's funny? Whenever somebody would be chewing gum or, like, have something and they handed me, so I'm like, what you trying to tell me? Like, my breath stink?
That's the initial reaction.
Right.
Like, wait a minute. Like, even though you should be like, oh, thank
No,
you.
right.
I would say thank you, but I'm
Right.
like, what you trying to say?
But it's like,
No, I definitely
Now, now.
would chew. It's A. I'll definitely put that gum in my mouth and then I'll be like,
Now, have y'all ever had somebody, like, with bad breath?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the plot thickens.
And that's why
Are we
I'm
telling the story?
No, we're not telling no story.
Okay,
We're not
alright,
telling the story.
alright. Okay.
But bad breath and plaque.
Oh! You know.
Plaque is like the most, like, it makes my skin crawl.
It's nasty.
When you see it all caked in the
Oh,
teeth.
no.
Ah!
Oh, wait, no. That's, I got the kicker. The little white shit that's on the
That's
side.
stuck on their lip.
Wow.
Or the little piece that's stuck on their lip. Then they be like, and it sticks together.
The
You
ring
just wanna go
around
like
your
this.
lip.
Looking like who? What's his name from?
Ashley
The
Larry?
Yes, Ashley fucking Larry.
Listen.
Wait, no, it's Chappelle Show.
Yo. Ashley.
Chappelle Show.
What was the crackhead name?
Ashley Larry.
No, Ashley Larry is a different guy.
Oh, wait, no, not
Darnell
Ashley Larry.
Rowland.
Tyrone.
Tyrone.
How can we get for Tyrone?
Right.
I better call Tyrone and tell him to get some gum.
Damn.
Woo, so what's your answer? We didn't answer the question. I answered A.
Listen, it depends on the relationship, I guess, with that person. Cause
I'm gonna have to tell you.
I might fall back and act like I just
I'm gonna have to,
died.
like, we're gonna really have to sit down, like, when we be like, oh, babe, we need to talk.
Oh,
Like, it's like one of them.
it's gonna be
moments.
serious.
That's your breath.
That's your
And that's
whole
your
breath.
love interest.
You eating my box with that?
Yes.
That's
I
your
can't
love
kiss
interest,
you.
by the way. This
I
ain't
can't
just a
be
friend.
too
Love
long.
interest.
It's just your love interest.
Yeah, like.
See, I be jokey, so I would do A. It'd be like, babe,
See my jokey. I would
but-
fall back, act like I died.
But if they breath that
What the
then
hell is wrong?
gum is only going
It's
to
not
be
temporary.
a temporary
It's
relief.
temporary.
Yeah.
Like, we need
So
a
dental plan?
permanent relief.
I'm gonna
Dental
say,
plan?
babe.
That's why I said we need to sit down.
Yeah,
have
have
a
that
talk.
conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you on a dental plan. Mine is B and D. Me first.
Oh, so you getting the double answers now? Huh?
Yeah, it was one and done.
One
We've
at
been
time.
past that point because we was answering all kinds of
Y'all
stuff.
doing this, I'm doing that too.
Listen, just because I was saying the rules don't mean I have to follow all of them.
Oh,
Y'all didn't follow any of them.
Girl, because
So.
we never do.
Exactly.
Do we ever follow these rules?
No, you're absolutely right.
Cheers.
So, I'm
I'm gonna fall back without no warning, meaning I just die because I just smelled
Wait,
your
Jenny,
breath.
this your boo.
Yeah, that's how I joke. I be like, God, motherfucker, your breath
But if
stank.
you falling back, that means you
leaving.
Like you.
That's
Yeah.
what that means.
That don't mean like oh
Yeah, you fall back
take
like,
it
whoa,
back.
baby.
Right?
No, that's like deuces.
Right?
Get that bag, get that breath.
Or it
spray
would be
and
like,
leave.
okay, wait,
Peace out.
what did you eat 2 days ago then? That's
Nah. I need to know what you ate.
We need
2
a
minutes
resolution.
ago.
We need a resolution.
This is too much confusion.
what's your dental plan, motherfucker?
Yeah, that's the conversation. What is your dental? No, it's gonna be, babe. I made an appointment to the dentist yesterday. You want one? We going together.
You need one.
We going together.
Man.
I'm saving your teeth. I'm saving your life, look. Cause if you get fucked up teeth and the cavities, then that goes up into your brain.
I'm about to
Kill
lose
you.
my mind with your breath.
I'm telling you
I'm
that.
about to lose
That's a
my
make or break
mind.
for me. Teeth, breath is a
Yo,
make or break.
I need you to have nice teeth, well, not even like nice teeth. I need you to have a nice breath and no crusty lips.
And I want some nice tea.
I
mean, they ain't
but it
gotta be
depends,
like.
do it have to be like straight?
No.
Okay.
Even though my boyfriend's is straight, but no.
Oh, we have a perfect boyfriend.
This is an interesting
Girl, I have to
question.
make sure because I don't play around with teeth.
I understand.
I don't play around with teeth.
Listen.
And that's
Every-
not to say that my teeth is like, oh my God,
But
amazing.
listen,
or
girl,
whatever.
here's the
But,
thing.
like,
Everybody is not
hell
made
no.
equal. But your breath don't stink?
Okay.
At least you got a dental plan
Okay.
and you take
Amen,
care of
sister.
that.
Okay.
Flip that
Amen.
hair.
That's all that matters.
Flip that thing.
But people as grown adults,
Y'all need a dental plan, honey.
you need a dental plan.
You
okay?
need a dental
I don't
plan.
give a
There
fuck.
ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And
honey.
ain't no excuse.
There's no excuse for your breath to smell like doo-doo, okay?
That's
And you have
nasty.
to
Right!
taste
You
it.
can
Baby,
taste
it's
it.
coronavirus
No.
right now. You can smell your breath underneath that mask.
Yeah.
Yeah! Especially nowadays, people. I know goddamn well y'all don't. Y'all can't tell me y'all
And
can't
we
smell your breath
know.
through that mask.
We know that y'all not out here changing your masses
At all.
as you need to.
At all.
Okay? People probably still wearing the same mask that you had in September.
Oh, and not wash it because
Okay?
now
Now, it depends on what kind of mask you're wearing.
It is,
If you're wearing the little cloth masks, then yeah, you can wash them. But if you're wearing the N95 mask,
switch them shits.
you're going to have to buy some new ones.
Switch
okay?
them things. Switch them things out.
Okay?
Next.
It's disgusting.
This is a public service announcement.
No
Got
fake
onions
grass.
all
Watch
up
it.
in your fucking mask and shit. Just stink. And you just walking around just smelling stank ass breath. All day. Like, that's disgusting. For people that are actually working, you know,
yes.
like a full 8-hour, 9-hour
Yeah.
shift.
That's
And
disrespectful.
you smelling your own stink ass breath.
That's disrespectful.
Okay.
She said,
Your best friend needs to crash for the weekend, but you're not at home. However, your bae is. Would you let them? A, no. B, hell no. C, sure, why not? D, only if there's 24/7 video chatting involved.
Okay, so me personally, sure, why not? Because y'all my sisters, so I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Because I know my man. Well, I ain't got no man. But when I get a man, I know how I'm going to run my relationship. And I already know my girls are respectful of my relationship.
I get that. I can respect that. On my end, I trust my friends. I would never think my friends would do anything to disrespect me or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, I'm going to look out for my spouse because I don't think my spouse would be comfortable in that
That's
situation. And then I would, even if you couldn't stay at my particular house, I would help you find accommodations to stay somewhere for the weekend until you can, you know, do what you got to do or whatever the case is.
But,
I agree.
oh, what's your answer?
Mine is no. Mine
Okay.
is no either. I like the same thing. Like, I trust y'all and everything, but men can be very deceiving at times. Like,
Mhm.
and like they can't, or like uncomfortable,
Mhm.
and they can't handle that. And I feel like we are adults, as far as like we can find other accommodations. They wouldn't have to stay in our own private home.
And where am I at? Shit, you could come where I'm at. If
I
I'm
was
going
about
for the
to
whole
say,
Exactly.
why are
come
you
with me.
gone?
Exactly.
Like-
So like in that
And why isn't your
circumstance,
boo with you? Like,
Yeah, because the only thing I can think if I'm going for a weekend, I'm on a business kind of
Business
trip
trip,
or
yeah.
whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Like,
and why I need to crash at your house?
girl,
I wanna know.
like,
questions.
exactly.
Here's a question. But here's the thing. Me personally, if that were to be a situation, I would put it upon myself to keep my ass on the couch and I'm calling you or FaceTiming you every single day.
24/7 video chatting involved.
But that doesn't, that's the friend.
Mhm.
I am hitting you. I'll be like, hey girl, what you doing? Safe over here.
Yes.
Say hi.
Yes, validation
Say-
show. Like, listen,
Uh-huh.
ain't nothing
It's like-
happening.
So, I'm going to wait until he goes for a run and I'm taking a shower and locking this door. Like, that, if that were ever a thing. But, like, honestly, I wouldn't
Yeah.
put y'all in that situation. Because I feel like that would make somebody uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But me,
Yeah.
if that were me, like, and they wanted to crash, I'm fine with it.
And of course,
Because
that would
I
be
would
a
be the person
conversation.
to call my boyfriend all the time. I'm just clingy.
And that would be a
I'm just fucking
conversation I
clingy,
would have
son.
with him.
But
too.
I feel like it would be more of, like I said, my
right.
boyfriend being comfortable.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
even though he
Mhm.
wouldn't mind, like, yo,
Right.
like, that's my sis.
Right,
Whatever, I don't
exactly.
mind that. But it's just like me just being extra, like,
Mhm.
Cautious,
like,
because you never know.
yeah.
You never
That and you just want everybody to be
know.
comfortable.
Comfortable.
That's
Mhm.
it.
I
you
agree.
know, so
Let us know
That's
what
a good
y'all think
question.
about that. That one's a really good question.
it is.
Mhm.
It is.
Yeah, in the comments, let us know what you
'Cause-
think about that.
I've had my
Well, okay, so
I've
let's
had
talk
my-
about this.
I've had my friend
Mhm.
be sneaky, and like, granted, it was somebody I was talking to, and I was young and dumb, you know. But I trusted my friend. And I was like, look, you know, he's cute, whatever. Like,
Mhm.
here goes his number. Like, listen to his voice. Like, his voice sounds sexy back then. You know,
Ooh.
we
Yeah,
had.
that's a lie.
That is a lie.
You might as well just handing them over to her, like, here, girl.
Yeah.
I was 14.
Oh,
14.
okay, so that's different.
Yeah, I was 14.
Ooh, you was a little hot
Oh,
thing.
I was.
hot pocket.
I was.
That's a wait a minute.
Or was I 16? Maybe 16. Either way, I was young. Young and dumb. So, like, I didn't think anything of it, you know, because we had pagers and, like, you know, call waiting, like, you know, stuff like that. But it was my friend. Like, I spent time, like, we had class together. We had a couple classes in high school together. We was in, like, walking each other in the hallways. Like, she lived down the street from my house. I was always over her house, or,
Mhm.
like, vice versa. We was on the same bus. So, like, we was always together.
Mhm.
We became best friends very quickly. So I trusted the fact. But I wasn't stupid either. So I kind of set it up, and, like, I didn't think of it, like, oh shit, I just gave her his number to, like, check this out real quick. But I didn't think it was my friend. I didn't think she was gonna try to call him or talk to him. So one day I was, like, you know, having a conversation with him on the phone, or actually I was having a conversation with her, and I was like, yeah, I don't know about him. Like, granted, he was not my boyfriend or anything like that, but somebody I was talking to. I was like, I don't trust him because he seemed a little sneaky or whatever.
Mhm.
And she was the only person I said this conversation to. And she was like, oh, let me call you back. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of
Ma'am.
weird, but, you know, whatever.
Ma'am.
So I go to call him. His line is on, like,
It's
you know, busy.
Uh-huh.
Because he didn't have call waiting.
Mm.
So then I try to call her back.
Mm.
Busy.
Mm.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay. then he goes and calls me. He's like, oh, so I heard. I was like, this didn't even take that much time for it to get down through the grapevine. So I heard that you were saying that you don't trust me. This is that, the third. And I was like,
Interesting. I just said that 5 minutes ago.
right. Like, you think I'm stupid? And so I just like played it off. And one of my friends actually like connected me with him. I had told her, and I was like, yo, something's not right. So she goes and starts calling, because she was extra. So she goes and starts calling the girl like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I'm going to fuck you up. You over here doing this and that and that. So kind of got her shook. But either way, I had a conversation with her. I told her, I was like, listen, I have a feeling something's not right, whatever, because you're acting weird ever since XYZ happened. Mm-hmm. So just tell me if you like him, if you want to talk to him, whatever the case may be. Like, tell me. Now's your chance to come clean or tell me what's going on. Mm-hmm. She lied, didn't say nothing. Come to find out, you know, we already knew what the truth was, but, and needless to say, she not became my friend anymore. But
thank God.
Being young and dumb and young like that, lose trust in like people that you trust, right?
Yeah.
So come back to this question, it's like I still have that kind of like distrust. Not saying that my friends would ever do that to me, mm-hmm. but like I've been in a situation where I put myself in that, so it's like I would rather not even have that be an option to ever happen. So I would rather it just be like, let's make everybody comfortable in the situation. My mm-hmm. friend be comfortable. I'll put you in another place, like, you know, whatever the case may be, and make sure that, or have a conversation with him. If I have a big enough house and there's like a suite on the other side of the house, mm-hmm. cool. Y'all not ever gonna be like really in close proximity. Mm-hmm. So
I have a question for you. Did you feel uncomfortable when I used to come over with you and your ex?
No. Actually, like
because you were never there sometimes, and I mean, you'd be home, but I was there before you were there.
No, because I knew that you weren't that type of person.
Okay.
This person was a little newer with my like friendship, so like that's why it took me a couple years for you guys to really like trust y'all. Okay. Because I had put trust in somebody very quickly. Like this is within a year type of situation. Okay. That I'm like that open and honest and this, that, and the third, and they weren't reciprocating that.
So you can say it could be circumstantial.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Good. That was a good card.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you guys ever experienced that? Let us know. Drop
Definitely
it in the comments.
Know that.
Yes,
for sure.
I'd love to hear, because that's
that was tricky with friendships and relationships and stuff like that.
And then some people, you know, they may have, like, had infidelities within their relationship. Yeah. And, you know, putting that person in that situation from either party, like, that's always going to, like, cause a conflict of distrust.
Yeah. This is true.
I agree.
Yeah.
Next card. Out of 3 ideal dates during a relationship, you'd prefer 2 of them to be in the house, at the movies, at a nice restaurant, or traveling? 3.
Travel. We can pick 3?
Well, out of 3 ideal dates, you'd prefer 2 of them to be...
Oh. Travel. I'm going to travel.
Travel and probably dinner, because I feel like in the movies you can't really conversate. So, yeah, I would say traveling and dinner.
And you gotta remember, guys, it's COVID, so we've been in the house, and you know,
I'm bored in the house, and
ain't no movies.
You could do house and movies at the same time. Together.
No, it says at the movies though.
No one's at the movies.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's right now, so at the movies ain't really happening.
Yeah. So after 3, I want to travel, and it don't have to be like, cause COVID, we can't really travel like that. So it could be going to a park. It could go to...
You could do a day trip.
Yes, definitely. You can go to Poconos. Somebody calling you.
Now, I don't know if I'll go to Poconos for a day trip, but yeah.
I mean, why not?
Why not? For a day trip.
You don't want to go?
But
like a
There's
hot
other
tub?
places.
I mean, okay.
I mean, I'm going for a hot tub. I need a suite.
Who said you couldn't go in the
Yeah,
suite?
well, I'm gonna get a suite for a day.
Why not?
Like literally the day, not even like
A date.
the day and overnight, like literally a day, and they have to drive. Oh no, CC, nobody's going to the Poconos for a day.
This
Okay,
one-
so
this
everybody.
one probably
So
would.
for travel, that's a day trip. They said travel. Where you going for a day for travel?
That's traveling.
That is traveling. If I'm
Right.
going a long distance,
Uh-huh.
then even if I was just going, if we were going to Ocean City, that's traveling, and
Yeah.
we made that a day trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we drove like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, but Poconos is like
For like 2 hours of the 3-4 hours.
What's wrong with Poconos? You go to the Poconos all the time.
I like the Poconos. I've been going to the Poconos since I was
I
young.
know. So what's wrong with
But
the
I'm saying,
Poconos?
when I went to the Poconos, it was for like an actual like stay over, like either like 2 nights, 3 nights. You
So
know,
you're not going to exert yourself and all that stuff and not want to go to sleep and like stay for the
and they have
weekend?
to drive like 3 hours back.
No, because this one thinking
The
like, I
same
gotta do
day.
this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, you only get 5 hours, sir.
Well, girl, you need to pick a different destination.
Uh-huh.
Because the Poconos ain't it for no day trip.
I mean, why not?
Oh my god.
Why not, y'all? Who been to the Poconos? Can you?
We going to go with traveling.
Yeah, traveling is the thing.
Traveling and
And,
restaurant.
yes.
Yes. Take me to. Ooh. Who had? Well, we've done it, but who out there? Write in the comments if y'all have ever been at what is it called? Dark dating, like
Dining in the dark.
Thank you. Dining
Oh,
in the
dining
dark.
That but you know what?
That was a good experience. If y'all never did that and y'all want to be
Guess what?
special
The waiters
and
are the only
fancy,
ones that can see what y'all doing.
well, so yeah, if y'all
Yeah, that was
fondling
fun.
people,
But
in
it's
the dark.
crazy because what I really that wasn't even my first choice. What I wanted to pick for us to do, I really was trying to make a reservation for us at Hell's Kitchen. But you have to book that like
Gordon
3 to
Ramsay.
you actually have to book that like 6 months
Oh
in
shit!
advance.
Because he booked and busy, honey.
So, cause that's what I fucking y'all know. I love
Yeah,
Gordon
yes,
Ramsay.
we know.
Gordon Ramsay, I'm telling you,
Yes,
anything that has to do with Gordon Ramsay, I'm with it. Okay.
yes, she
Y'all
really
out
is.
there, Chantel loves Gordon Ramsay. If he ever hears this podcast, Gordon Ramsay, I love
Hit us up.
you.
Blast in the Glass podcast.
Word. Now,
Hit
I
us
don't want
up
you
on the
judging
email.
my vegan dishes now, okay? Because, like,
I'll stomp him in the face. You better not.
but, yeah, that's what I really wanted to do. But
No
then
shade.
I seen Dining in the Dark, and I was like, oh.
That was
And it was,
an
like,
experience.
vegetarian. Like, come on.
No.
They was just calling our names.
If y'all want to show up and show out on a first date, do that. I'm not even playing with y'all because that was an experience, and that's what it should be. Like, dating should be an experience, and it should definitely be as a type of memorable moment. So
Exactly.
make sure if you gonna do some nice dating and y'all want to do dinner, don't go to the damn Applebee's.
Don't go to fucking Applebee's.
Okay, don't go to Applebee's.
Oh
I mean,
my
no
God.
more.
Applebee's,
I used to love Applebee's.
Chili.
No Chili's. Mm-mm.
I
No
love
Fridays.
No Fridays.
No Friday.
But I like Fridays Beyond Burger. Their Beyond Burger.
They
is
have
pretty
good
amazing.
Beyond Burgers.
Pretty
They do.
amazing. So if
But
I
can
if I
go.
do go to Fridays, it's gonna be I'm gonna order online and pick it up.
For real, that's what I'm about to say. That's curbside.
Or no, wait a minute, because now I feel like we're being a little bit too bougie. Because when it's late night and the half off drinks, we'll go there for the drink.
Okay, you could go for a drink, but I
But not
feel
no
like
date.
that's what I'm saying. You're not going to
Not no
Fridays
date.
for a date. You're going there to catch up with girlfriends or your boys, and y'all gonna get that nice cheap drink because they got
Word.
specials, and I'm down for a special. Okay,
But wait.
What, what?
So, as I recall, guys, Jen and Cece were on another podcast, and they were talking about dating and cheap dates and stuff like that. And somebody mentioned 2 for $20.
I'm not mad at 2 for $20.
Mentioned 2 for $20.
But you're gonna take it to go.
But where's 2 for $20 at?
Applebee's, but you're taking it to curbside. Didn't I say curbside? Because we're going to a picnic date.
Listen,
We're getting that 2 for $20.
we comparing.
I'm not fucking.
We're comparing
Excuse my
Applebee's before COVID.
Yeah, this is before COVID, y'all.
This was a conversation about before COVID. We had the COVID Applebee's experience,
Ain't no
and
curbside because we was not thinking about
Yeah, you're right.
curbside before COVID.
You right. But I ain't doing
So
it
since
now.
we wanted that 2 for $20, guys.
But 2021, Ciara, is about that curbside life, okay? Because I don't want to go to Applebee's.
Fellas, as long as it's curbside, 2 for $20, get a nice picnic basket.
Yes, we
throw
need to
it
go
in
on a
that
picnic
bitch,
date, okay?
And CC's your date.
Yes, I am.
There you
Hello, I'm single. Hi.
There you Jay, you win this 2 for 20?
2 for 20.
not anymore.
No?
No,
Oh, what are we doing?
we doing something else.
Are we cooking?
Yep,
Oh, we're cooking. So if you
I'm
want
not cooking.
Oh.
Well, damn.
No, they gotta know how to cook.
Oh,
me your
Okay,
skills.
so if you
Show
know
me
how
your
to cook,
skills.
y'all.
So
You
you
need
can
to-
get you can purchase food for like $20 for
You
dinner.
surely can.
So if your budget is $20, I suggest you know how to cook.
So the single men out there, please hit your girl up. And if you could cook, make her an exquisite meal for $20.
I need
Okay.
a private chef, okay?
She wants that private chef life, okay?
Private chef life.
Yes, hit us up on Blasted Blast Podcast at gmail.com
Yes.
and let us know if you could cook a little something, something for under $20, okay?
Okay. Because they can.
Meatless.
You can do it.
Meatless.
Oh,
Seafood.
you go meatless.
Yes.
Meatless.
No,
Okay.
no meat. No meat. Girl, don't
Now
eat
just
no meat.
remember, you know, us pescatarians.
We pescatarians up in here.
We can get a little pricey.
Just
you
a
know?
little bit.
So,
So-
it may,
But shrimp is under
$20.
$20.
Listen,
You
you
know
don't
where
need to
you
give
get it
nobody
from.
no
You
ideas.
can
They
go to
gotta
Walmart,
figure
y'all.
that out.
You can go to Whole Foods.
They need to figure it out.
Listen, I'm gonna put y'all on to something, okay? Go right to Aldi's, okay? All these
Aldi's.
Aldi's, whatever you want to call it, okay?
Sorry.
Because people be sleeping on Aldi's, and I be in there shopping.
I used to love Aldi's.
Okay?
Aldi's was the truth.
And every time I go in there, nobody, it be so empty. And I love it.
Yes, God.
Okay, because I could get me a full basket. Okay, a full motherfucking basket. I could go into Aldi's and spend $100, and I could at least get, let's just say, around about 50 items.
I was about to say, you could get
If
about
I go
50
in the
items.
shop right, I'm gonna get probably like
20.
maybe 20, maybe 15 to 20.
If you catch all
De-
the sales.
depending on that.
Catch them
Okay,
sales.
because if I go and get me a 2-bag
So shop
pound
right
of shrimp,
deals.
Yes.
that's already $18.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
no. You gotta buy that shrimp like.
Because I'm
I
not
get
gonna
that.
lie to you, I'm not the type. I don't like to devein. I don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
to take the shells off. I don't like
That's
that.
Jenny.
And even though it's cheaper, you know, to do all that, you know, a
And it
couple
has to be
dollars
raw.
cheaper.
It has to be raw too.
I get that.
I can't have to cook
but I'm not
stuff.
doing all that.
Yeah.
Give me the devein one. Take the
You want them
shell
already
I
off.
don't want to touch no legs.
You
Don't
want
touch
them
no
No, they don't
balls.
have to be cooked. I
Okay.
just want them deveined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I don't want the
We don't do
shell.
no doo-doo on them,
No
them
doo-doo.
shrimp shrimp, okay?
Yeah. Give it with the poo poo.
That's talking about
With the
demon.
poo poo.
Right? No poo-poo shoo-shoo.
I did that.
Ooh,
I did that.
ooh, or just take me on a sushi date. I'm with a sushi date.
No.
Or sushi.
I love,
I love
sushi.
I
I'm
I'm
love
out on that.
Sushi.
Sorry, you
No,
gonna have
hit
to
her-
come up with a different
No.
meal.
Hit her with the hibachi. Hit her with the hibachi. She eats some hibachi.
I love
You like
me
that.
some sushi. Give me some sushi. Give me
Sushi.
some
Ooh-wee.
muscle.
Yes!
Okay.
Muscle. See, look,
I
Hey,
love me
babes.
some muscle.
we pescatarians.
Oh,
over
you
here.
ain't getting no muscles either?
She don't like muscles.
Oh, girl.
I know. Hit us with the crab legs.
Crab legs,
Aldi's,
okay.
I'm telling you, muscles $2.49. You
Do
can
they
get
have
them
the
in
wine
red,
sauce?
You can get them in the red sauce. You can get them in the white wine sauce, or you can get them in the natural juices.
Give me that white wine sauce. Give me that white wine sauce.
I love mussels. I love it. I love it.
All right, y'all. That was good. Now, let us know in the comments, please, 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 the questions that we were asking. Let us know your answers, because
we would love to hear your perspective on it.
We love to hear that. You can hit us up on Instagram at Blasting the Glass Podcast. You can hit us up on emails. If you have any questions, please feel free to send us an email. We love to hear all our listener letters and just connect with y'all and just have a good time. And let us know what y'all was drinking while y'all was listening to us, because we, like we said, we was drinking that rosé.
We had a little rosé
all day.
All day.
If you're listening to this in the morning, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Get a mimosa, okay?
Okay.
Hey.
That was good mimosa, guys. Also, if you guys have anything that you want us to talk about, please let us know. We'll, incorporate that in one of the episodes as well. But tonight was a good night. We had a good time. And yes, until next time.
Cheers!